Beloved, you've got a divine masculine. I haven't even finished shuffling, beloved. The divine masculine energy is out here. This is divine masculine, authority, discipline, father figure. Now, this divine masculine is out here for a reason. What is the purpose? Oh my gosh. Okay. This divine masculine has had an epiphany, honey. They've had an aha moment. Okay. This epiphany is almost like this epiphany is because you've recently glowed up. My hands are literally look like I've got so much spirit saying right now. You've glowed up recently, like massively glowed up. And the divine masculine is looking at you to say, what's happening here? How is it that you've just glowed up massively? Because you've been continuing to heal, beloved. It's really given a great energy. It's given that energy of you are not allowing any trauma to sit in your heart chakra, to sit in your sacral chakra, to sit in any of your chakras, honey. You are just like, no, I have to feel it and heal it and move on. Because this is saying self-care, introspection and meditation. And with the glow up, it's saying new opportunities, new career and successful business. Honey, you've been pouring into yourself unconditionally, like to the point of you're just like, right, what else can I do now for myself? And because you've been pouring into yourself so unconditionally, this has led to, you know, this I've said this before. This has led to just a huge glow up in your aura. Your aura right now is so golden and it's getting brighter and brighter and brighter. So bright. It's just absolutely beautiful. Because you're not investing your energy into people, spaces and places that don't serve your highest good. You are literally pouring into yourself. You know, you're going through this energy of, you're just recharging your batteries. You're just like, yeah, I'm letting it go. If something has aggrieved you, if someone's attacked you, if someone's just been really horrible to you, if someone's blocked you, you're just like, yeah, so it is. You know, you're moving on. You're moving on, and you know, you have moved on, you know, because you're just like, with the grace of the Most High and with unconditional love, I release you, I release the situation, whatever comes of it, comes of it. Yeah, I'm going to stay in my lane. Let's hope that you stay in yours type energy. And because you're really stepping into your divinity, beloved, you know, you've just got this massive glow up again, this massive huge overhaul again. And which is why it's got your divine masculine completely puzzled, beloved. That's why he's puzzled. Because it's just like, what's happening? What's going on? Like, are they moving on without me? Like, what's happening? You know, I'm picking up an energy of that. This divine masculine is watching you. And I've got so many cards here. I don't know where to start from. Oh my gosh. Okay. This divine masculine is watching you. And it's like he wants to come close to like say, oh, look, you know, I want to start a relationship with you. But I think you're going to probably be in this energy of, you're not too sure. Do you know what I mean? You're not sure. Or your energy of like, let's see where it goes. Because you are just in such a great place right now, you know? You're in such a great place right now. Your energy is so high. Oh, but look. You know deep down that this masculine is your soulmate. And you know what? You stepped more powerfully into your divinity by putting yourself first, by walking away, you know. This has probably got the divine masculine in a little bit of tension because he's just thinking, well, what the hell, you know, is my person, have they moved on, you know? Do they no longer need me? But ultimately, you guys are soulmates. For once, honey, you guys are soulmates and you are going to come together to create that family that you both want and desire. Irrespective of whether there's tension, irrespective of whether the divine masculine has been puzzled, you know, is puzzled. At the end of the day, you've stepped into your highest calling. The other person, the collective, this could be a masculine or feminine, whatever, okay? You've stepped into your calling, collective. You've stepped into your divinity. You've stepped into your power. And you are not shifting when it comes to this. You are just like, nah, I'm not shifting. And there is a distance between you and your person. And it's given an energy of there's a lack of trust as well, maybe from the divine masculine side. It could be from the collective side, but it's saying lack of trust and disloyal. So maybe something has happened whereby the energy from the masculine caused a little bit of distrust in the connection. It's given an energy of, it's given an energy of it, it needs to be worked through. Spirit is saying it needs to be worked through so that the trust is there. Yeah. Divine timing, honey. This relationship is going to come together in divine timing. And I know a lot of people don't want to hear that, but it's at the end of the day, if there is an element of trust, look, 9 of Cups energy, look. 9 of Cups energy. And this card desperately wants to come out. It says blocked. So this person could have blocked you, beloved, because it says moved on, saying, nothing to say, stop calling. So this person could have blocked you. This divine masculine could have blocked you, or you could have blocked this divine masculine. But it seems like this masculine's had, like I said, they've had an epiphany simply because they've been watching you and they see that you've glowed up and you're healing. Like, you're going to know in your heart of hearts if this is a karmic relationship over a divine relationship, okay? They do feel the same, but ultimately they kind of like they converge and then they separate off into opposite directions, whether it be a karmic versus a non-karmic versus a divine. But we've got family out here and soulmates. So this particular connection is talking about a soulmate specifically. You could have that person blocked, and equally they could have you blocked, or just it. When I say the word blocked, it could also mean that they are that this divine masculine is slightly blocked in his energy. Throat chakra, because of the distance. And it's almost like this divine masculine has to work through his emotions before he can come towards you, beloved. Yeah. This divine masculine is literally working through cutting ties with all of those friends with benefits, all of those ex-karmic lovers, honey. Which is why, with your energy, it just feels so solid, so grounded, because you are healing, you are pouring into yourself, you are recharging, you're meditating, you're you're in, that it's given the 4 source energy. You're resting and retreating and contemplating, before you move, before you take your next step forward. This divine masculine is going to come into your energy. They are going to offer you an apology, and you're going to be unsure whether you should trust them or not. I would say trust your discernment. At the end of the day, it is a wish fulfillment. 9 of Cups energy for the both of you. You both want family. You both desire intimacy, and this is a soulmate connection. So it's almost given an energy of when this person comes in, when the distance is closed, and when the distance is closed, and you guys talk. And there's a conversation, you can take it from there, whether you need to move forward or you don't move forward with this connection. What I mean is that whether you trust or you don't trust, at the end of the day, everybody makes a mistake. Everybody has to heal. Sometimes people just don't make the right choices, but those people that come back around again and take accountability for the actions that they've expressed, and things that they've said and done, that is the person worth listening to, other than the person who refuses to take accountability for everything, and that's it's very narcissistic and it's their way, no way of the freaking highway. But yeah, this is a beautiful energy, beautiful energy, beautiful energy, beautiful energy, beloved. Claim this energy, it is yours.